Good morning, dear students. In this video I am going to tell you about the functions. Okay, so as this is the practical video of functions, in theory you have been very well familiar with the functions, what the function is and how many types of the functions are there. So we are dealing with the user defined functions. Okay, so functions, user defined functions, as I have told you that you are already familiar with the built-in functions, right? And module we will discuss later on, and this is the user defined function we are going to see, and you have seen in the theory video. Okay, so as it is explained to you that function is having the four forms. Function may have the four forms. Before this forms, function have two parts, the function definition, function call. So we will come to that part, function definition, function call. First of all, there is having the four forms of the function. Four forms of function. So what are those four forms are there? First one is function without any argument and return value. Okay, here you can also write without return value, function is not returning any value. Okay, either you can write so I have written here function now. So function function without any argument and function which is not returning value without returning value. Okay, so we are going to see this first one, the function without any argument and function and without return value. Okay, let us define a function. As you know that function definition starts with the def keyword and the name of the function. So I'm going to write msg, and as you know that function name must follow and the colon. Okay, in statements followed with the colon will always be indented, right? Means that the colon means it will follow the set of statements inside. Okay, it will form a block, right? So we are going to print one message. Okay, print one message. Message you have written, suppose, and this you would like to print. Okay, this message you want to print. Okay, so you may write this line, print hello Python, in your program also, but we wrapped this statement inside a function. Means to print this message we have created a function named msg. Okay, now let us see how, when we will call this message, how we will get what output we will get. Okay, so I'm going to call this message msg, right? So this is the function definition. This part is the function definition. This is called the function call statement. Function call statement. Okay. And in this function call statement is not passing any argument and not getting any value returned from the function. Okay. So now let us save it and call this, execute this program. I'm going to write this the name function underscore try. Okay, save it in desktop. I'm going to choose the desktop and save this function. Okay, save and F5. What output you have got? You have got output hello Python. What is the significance of creating function is any number of times if you would like to print this message. Okay, this function here I have written just one line hello Python in place of this. Just I have shown you that this is a single statement, but in place of the print statement there can be any number of statements, there can be any number of complex statements, there can be any group of statement which will perform some particular work, some perform work, some specific work. Okay, and that work any number of time if you would like to call, you may call, just like I have written message. Okay, and again the next time I have called this message and save this and just execute this message. Okay, so this Python hello Python two time displayed, right? Now one thing you see that here same message is coming hello Python and hello Python, right? If you will again write hello message msg and then again you will get the same message. Okay, save it 5. Again I have got same message, means that if we will call this message function, if we will call this message function, right, if we will call this message function, doesn't matter how many times, 100 times, 10 times, 1 time, 20 times, millions times, billions times, but this will print the same message hello Python. Okay, suppose function definition completely depends upon our requirements. Suppose we want to print this message, but we don't want to print always hello Python. Okay, we would like one time, sometimes we would like to print hello Python, sometimes we would like to print hello pandas, sometimes we would like to print hello Java, sometimes we would like to print hello C++. So what we will do in that case, right? So you can define this function. Okay, you can change this function, and what changes you can do, whatever value you will provide from this function, that will get printed here. So this you can do by passing the parameter. Okay, so I'm going to pass a parameter, string type of parameter. Okay, function definition with parameter argument. Whatever we will pass through S, right? Whatever we will pass through S, okay, that we will print with the print statement, and that we will print with the hello, and whatever will be in S variable will get printed, right? So S hello and what is the content of the S. Now this is your call this message function, so this function will give error. Why? Because here you see error is coming. What a kind of error? Missing one required parameter will be there, positional argument S. Okay, so if here in parenthesis you have declared a parameter, so you must have to pass it from the function call statement. Okay, so whatever you will pass from here, suppose here I have written Python. Okay, so now see what will happen. You remember, coordinate with this practical video with the synchronize with this practical video with the theory video. Okay, you will be able to understand. Okay, in theory also I have given you various example to demonstrate this type of function definition. Okay, so now save this and execute. What output you have got? Hello Python. Now again I am going to write the call this function msg. Okay, msg. Now see msg, and from here I am going to pass pandas. say you pandas. I would like to tell you or give you this information. Panda is the part of the Python. Okay, it is coming under the Python. Now you see what has been displayed. You have defined a function once. Okay, you have defined a function once, but you can what the message you are printing, that different message you can print by passing the different arguments through the function call statement to the function definition. Okay, here you can see hello pandas, hello Python, hello pandas. Okay, so this you can do. Suppose you have a list. Okay, anything, whatever you would like to do, you can do. You have a list, you have stored in a list collection of this like these all are from Python, and nowadays they are very much popular. There is the R language. Okay, and let us we are familiar very well known to you C++, comma now Java. Okay, now see how we can print, we can pass this all to the function as right here for x in L1 colon. Okay, now message here, message now come, and from here I'm going to pass x. Okay, now see what will happen. Yeah, see here we have a list, and list is containing Python, pandas, numpy, R, C++, Java. And what we have done, we have written only one statement for message call. Okay, only one function call statement message. Okay, and what we are doing, we have passed the least element one by one using the for loop. And how this function has been called, like first of all, as the for will start, so x will hold Python. Okay, so as you know, for this you are very well familiar how this list is working and how list is working with the for loop. So x will hold first Python and will enter inside, and message will be called. So from here the control will come to the message function, and whatever will be in s will be x will be assigned to s, and here this is printing a hello s, and you can see here hello Python, means s is holding Python because x is holding Python first, so it will assign. As the definition function statement will be over, control will come back to the place from where it was called, means it will come this place. Okay, this message. Okay, it will come here, and after that it will go to pick the next element from the list. So that next element is the pandas. Okay, next element is the pandas. Right. So pandas will be assigned to x now. So x, so message and x pandas. X will hold pandas, so pandas will be passed to s. So it is printed hello pandas. Then from here the control will come to the message function, and then it will pick the numpy, and numpy, now you can see that numpy is printed. Then next R has been taken, and R has been passed through the message function, and R is printed. Now hello C++ and the Java. You can see how easy it is to print the, and listen, here we have just printed 1 2 3 4 5 6, means with the 6 different values we have printed the hello message. Okay, greeting message. So if you have, instead of this 6 values, if you will have hundreds of values, so it will be very easy for you to pass those values one by one to the function and print it very easily, very less time, and it has taken very less space also. Okay, Now here you can change that this definition is function without or with argument. Okay? Here also you change function with argument. Okay, with argument and without return value. Right? Next statement is what? The function with argument and function. You may mention here that function which is which is not accepting argument. So without argument, okay, and with return value. So let us see what is going here. So here I am going to take another example. Okay. Here I am going to show you another example. As with same also you can see like write the name of the function add, right? Here value a comma b, okay, and you can see here read okay, we are not working here with the argument, right? We are not working with the function definition. This is A equals to int input. I'm giving the same example which I have given you in the theory video. Okay, int enter first number. Okay, enter first number. Now, then we will write to get the second number. Enter first number and the second number, and now we are going to return a plus b, the value of a and b. Okay, the value of a and b, right? Now then in this case let us remove this one. Delete this part also, delete, and we have to call another function add. No argument is there, so we have not passed any value from here, but this is returning a value, so you have to get that value in some variable, right? You have to get this value in some variable, so sum and add. Okay, add is the function call statement. And now let us print this. Print addition of two number. Okay. Now sum. Right. Now save this and just execute the program. What are here? Well, enter. Okay, enter first number. So now enter first. Suppose I have entered 10 and it is asking for the second number 20. So now what the output is coming? Name B is not defined. Okay, here we have to change the name B. Remove this B, execute, and you can see number 10, number 20. Okay, so now you can see that output is coming 30. Okay, so what has happened? You just observe this program. From inside the function we are accepting the values. Okay, from inside the function we are accepting the values, and inside the function only we have added these two values, and we have returned to the place where from where the function was called. Now this will show as many times I have repeated that whenever you will write the function call statement, this is a function call statement. So from there control jumps to the function definition, and after evaluating this statement inside the statements inside the function, this is the statements which is inside the function, evaluating the statements inside the function, control comes back to the place from where it was called. Okay, so we are back to the place from where it was called, right? So now this added value means what we have entered from here, 10 and 20, means 30 is returned to this place. Okay, 30 is returned to this place. So that's why this, now you can assume that this is looking inside the system, this will be looking like that, sum equals to 3030 or whatever the value which will be returned from this place based on the entered value in A and entered value in B. Clear, students? So remember that if your function is returning value, so the function call statement must assign that value to some variable, otherwise it will be lost. Another way also you can print this value. Now instead of writing sum here, okay, I have made this one comment like, now directly call here add function. Okay, so whatever value will be returned here to the function, whatever value returned from the function will come here, will come to this place and will be printed from here. Okay, so now let us see how it is working. Okay, now save this program and execute it. Now I have written here 20, enter, and 66. Okay, what the output? 86 displayed. Okay, the same output is coming. Now students, what happened? The user have a concern with the output. Okay, how the program has been developed, the user are not aware about it. Okay, users main focus is on output. Okay, and what is the programmer's role? Programmers may produce the output in various ways. The same output can be produced by the programmer in a different way, but which way is the best you have to choose, right? Now come to the another fourth form of the function with argument, and with return value. Now let us see. So with argument, so what we have to do, I'm going to make this comment line. Okay, this is the comment line. Not just remove this. A comma B is the argument which has been used here for addition purpose, right? And now here from this, I'm going to remove this comment line. Okay, and now here you write sum. Okay, sum is the variable equals to add, and now pass the value like 10 and 20 I passed from here. So execute this program. Now it has been displayed 30. Now you can see that 10 and 20 directly we have passed from here. So this is assigned to A and B. 10 is assigned to A and 20 is assigned to B, and A plus B 30. 30 is assigned to sum, and sum has been printed from here. The addition of two numbers, sum is holding the value to 30, so 30 has been printed here. Now if you have to pass another, again if you have to work with the different value, so you have to pass the different arguments through the function call. So now it is coming. Now one question is arising here again, that if you want to work with the different numbers, okay, if you would like to work with the different numbers, okay, then how you will do? So that many times you will call the add function? No. Now let us use the for loop. Okay, now first of all let us take a variable x equals to int first number, and now again for control C and change it to y. Okay, y. So x and y is holding this two value. We will accept it from. Now it is good habit to give the comment line, but now I have removed from here to make the statements clear for you. Okay, now here instead of passing the value, we will pass x comma y, which we have accepted, in which we have accepted the values from the user. Okay, now let us execute this program. The first number, as you can see that as in the previous program. Okay, so here it is asking the number, so I have entered 2, okay, and 3. Now you can see 2 and 3, 5. Okay, again if you have to work with the another number, you have to pass the another number, then you have to execute this program. So you have to enter the another number, another 2 number you have entered, okay, and then the output is coming. Then so what you will do, so that you don't have to run the program again and again. Okay, what you will do, so that you don't have to run the program again and again, right? Now, so let us include, as you know that whenever the set of statement we would like to repeat, we are placing that statement inside the loop. Okay, so now let us create one variable choice. The choice equals to yes, right? Now while I'm going to write the while loop. While loop is most suitable for this one. Choice while. Choice is just a variable. Okay, in place of the choice any name you can write. If it is yes, okay, then what will happen? It will ask. This will ask from you the first number, second number, right? Then it will call the function. Function from pass these two values to the function. The function will return the added value, will come to sum, and then sum. This statement will print it. And now again this will ask your choice, right? So mention here choice. Again it will ask from you the choice, right? So you enter choice, input, right here, enter your choice, and also mention here that what choice should be entered by the user, right? So mention here yes or no. Okay, as in place of in, it's not necessary, it is not must to put in place of any character, right? This will be any character will be considered as n, and y will be y. Okay, now let us see how this program will work. Now, enter first number. So I have entered here the first number. Okay, first number you see here, first number I entered 2, second number I entered 3. So now output display total 5. Now it is asking from you that enter your choice, so you enter yes. So now again it is asking from you enter your number, so I have entered 6 and then 7. So displayed the result. Suppose again I want to put some number for the addition, so 5 and 6. Now I don't want, so I'll put n. Okay, so now you see that program terminated. Okay students, so in this practical session I have told you the different 4 forms of the function. Function without any argument, function without any argument and return value, function which was accepting argument but was not returning value, and function which is accepting argument and returning value too. Okay students, so just like this creates various program you have already created, so convert those program into the function and call it. Okay students, thank you.